What's up, guys? Brown Dust 2 coming in clutch yet again. So today I have great news for you if you've been playing and enjoying the game. They released new developer notes and a lot of very amazing changes are coming and a lot of very cool and exciting things, especially for players that are not spending on the game, because there will be a lot of freebies and a lot of nice things coming for the summer event. So I'm very excited. So let's get started. Right. So they've been talking about wanting to improve and solve the problems and inconveniences and whatnot, which they've been doing pretty good job on, honestly. They said sorry to people that did not enjoy some of the changes, talked about the B rank idols, costumes and whatnot. They said that the gray will be added to Powder of Hope shop after the Seer pickup event ends, since they realized that actually many people wanted the B rank manager gray to be a unit. So there you go, you'll be able to pick him up. Now, they also talked about some packs which will be added. There will be, oh yeah, special event pack, meaning the story, the side story. So we'll have extra side story and also new costumes added to the game. And there will be some freebies given out here. So we are getting costume for Justia, costume for Shera, costume for Gray, and costume for Laffel. Now, the Gray and Laffel costumes are free, just given out. Justia costume and Shera costume will be on banner, but we also get one copy of Justia's summer costume by clearing the event. So overall, you're getting free summer costumes, one for Gray, one for Laffel, one for Justia, and Justia and Shera will be on banner first. So that is the plan, and the promotional video will be available on July 31st. So in a couple of days there will be a PV video. So very cool. Now, they talked about some OST stuff. So for this pack, you can expect stuff like EDM and rock with vocals. So, cool. Music been pretty good, honestly, in this game. Like, I've been enjoying the music quite a lot, and there's some good variety, honestly. I feel like everyone can find some kind of music that they liked. So very nice. Now, swimsuit costume pickup. So, like I said, Justia and Shera will be available for on the banners first. So as you see, on 3rd we get the swimsuit Justia, and then on 10th we're getting Shera. It's kind of interesting that both of them will be not at the same time, but rather they will be 1 week apart. So Justia will come 1 week earlier, but she will also go away 1 week earlier than Shera, so that's interesting. Then after Shera, 1 week later, there will be a new unit coming soon, and it looks like it also runs out on 31st, so I actually wonder why that is. It seems like, let's see, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for Justia, 3 weeks... Is this, yeah, 3 weeks for Shera, but only 2 weeks for whatever this character will be, and then last character also only 2 weeks. So interesting. I didn't see in parentheses that they gave amount of weeks. There has been a leak like some time ago what characters we can expect for the summer stuff. If I remember correctly, one of them was the what was her name? Actually, let me just double check exactly. I think it was like top comments, and then Not today, but all time. Thank you very much. So I think Rubia. Rubia was one of them. The other one was Sylvia and Eclipse. I think those three were leaked. We'll see which ones we're gonna get. But those are the three units I would be expecting to have summer outfit or costume coming in. So if you're a fan of any of those units, then definitely gonna be cool. Now, what other things? They talked about free draws. So the existing pickup extension, which took place during July 20th update, so the extension on idle banners, was approached with the concept of increasing the number of free draws, but we missed the point that the sudden schedule change could cause inconvenience to users' play plans. So in the future, they will make sure not to make changes to previously announced schedule without special reason. I don't know. I myself don't really care too much about it. I don't think anyone, like, I don't know why anyone would really complain about having one more week for the banner. I feel like you know, that's good. You got one more week of free pools. I don't know why that would be a problem for anyone, but sure. Instead, like, they could do other things, I suppose. But I don't know. Doesn't affect me that much, to be honest. Now, it will be holding the Summer Appreciation event from July 27th to August 31st, so a little over 1 month. And this is supposed to be a big thank you to the users. So they will be giving a lot of things here. Okay, so first, Ustia and Shara pickup free draw is provided twice a day for 3 weeks. So that means we're not getting one, but we're getting 2 pulls every day on both of the banners for 3 weeks. So, I mean, that is a lot of pulls, okay? We're having, like, what, 21 days for each of the banners. So 21 pulls for each normally. But now instead we're getting 42 pulls for both banners. That's almost 100 free pulls. Just because. On top of that, they are planning to provide 100 draw opportunities just by logging in. So, if you log in for this month, you will get 100 free pulls on any banner you want. Very, very fucking nice. And then a total of more than 300 draw opportunities through various events. So, this is a lot, okay? Like, if those things are exclusive from each other, then you're getting 84 pulls 84 pulls here for those 2 banners themselves. 100 pulls just for logging in and 300 for doing events. That is almost 500 pulls overall across those things. So it's like, that's fucking insane. That is a lot, and this is all happening for 1 month. Like, all of this shit is like a month worth of work given away. So wow, just fucking wow. I wonder if, like, other summer costumes will also have free draws, like 2 free draws every day or not. That would be kind of sweet. But yeah, I mean, those rewards are fucking huge. Like, this is almost 500 draws, but then on top of it, you're getting free costumes as well. So, yeah, very fucking nice. In addition, we're also, from July 27th, we're getting 200 free diamonds every time we log in, every day. So, that is nice. I think this might be, to August 2nd. So from July 27th to August 2nd. So basically for a week, we're getting 200 diamonds every day. So 1400 diamonds. That's almost another 10 pull right here. Now, let's see. Next, they are talking about the improvements they are planning on adding on August. So there will be 3 patches. One will be on August 3rd, which will be in a couple of days. That's the patch we're currently waiting for. Then August 17th will be another patch, so midway through August. And then at the end of August, August 31st will be the 3rd and last patch. So things that you can expect: exclusive gear abilities, and this is coming on the 3rd, so in a few days. They will be changing how gear options will work, or at least like how they will look like. So now you will have exclusive ability that's fixed, basic ability that's also fixed. So and then ability 2, which is you can refine it, so you can actually re-roll off of it. Same for +3, +6, and +9 option. So this is pretty good. This is exactly how I thought it will work. So very nice. You can also have ability to lock those options. So when you re-roll, all 4 abilities will be re-rolled, but you can also lock every ability for specific currency. So it will be expensive, but eventually you will be able to actually craft a perfect piece where you just like keep locking the abilities that are good, that rolled well, and yeah, and eventually you'll just have a perfect piece. So basic ability that's fixed is pretty much exactly how the pieces work right now. So that's the first ability that you cannot reroll off of. I think basic ability 2 is also fixed right now, so now it will be random instead. So you will be able to actually reroll stuff. And then also you'll have exclusive ability, which is like an extra stat that also will be fixed. So this is for the UR exclusive gear. So yeah. Let's see. I'm actually wondering if you will be able to re-roll options for UR equipment, or is it only for exclusive? Because here they're giving an example of UR exclusive. Will be updated. For example, basic ability of UR plus can be refined. Okay, no, it seems like everything can be refined even for UR gear, so nice. That's exactly what they talked about before. So again, you can pay a certain number of currencies to lock options you do not want to change. And you'll be using refining crystal and refining stone. So refining crystal is obtained by dismantling UR and SR gears, and refining stone is available through dismantling R grade gears. So those are the mats we're getting, and yeah, we'll be also getting some compensation, because obviously some people dismantled gear already right before the update, so they will retroactively give you compensation based on that. So every 50 draws on the gear banner, it will also give you refining crystal. So you'll be getting things from just drawing on the gear banner in terms of materials, which is nice. Another thing is the compensation for dismantled gear. That was before the update, so you're getting the compensation that will count for every gear that was dismantled before August 3rd update. So very, very nice. And the compensation will be giving through maintenance on August 10th. So everything that you've dismantled before August 3rd update, you're gonna get it back. And then for a week, we're gonna wait for the compensation. So don't dismantle your gear between August 3rd and August 10th for a week, because those mats will not be well, actually no, actually it's fine, because after August 3rd update the new system will be online. So I guess it doesn't matter. You can dismantle after August 3rd. So yeah, nice, very very nice. Let's see, battle balance adjustments. So after the August 3rd update, they wanna do the change to the one-turn victory meta that we have right now. So they want to fix the defense abilities, and they are talking about it that they have some different directions. How can they fix the meta? And they want to adjust those things, but if they adjust a lot of them at once, some unexpected problems could occur. So that's why they're taking their time with it, and they will be doing it piecewise, which is, I think, correct approach. If you're, I think it's like balancing 101. If you are changing a lot of different variables at the same time, then the outcome, like, you cannot even measure, like, if the outcome was, well, you can see if the outcome was good or bad, but you cannot know what caused it to be good or bad. So, I think definitely they should approach more scientific stuff, which is like, you keep all the variables the same and you only change one of them and see how that affects the game. If it affects it for the better, then great. If it affects it for the worse, then you can back it or change it to something else. And that way you can at least pinpoint which change caused that. If you change a lot of things at once, then yeah, that's exactly what can happen, where you cannot even identify which change caused players to not like the game, or caused the units to feel shit, or whatever. So that is definitely the correct play. So we just have to be patient. If you don't like the turn 1 meta, just, yeah, be patient. They will be changing things one by one and trying to fix it. So the defense and magic resistance stats will be fixed first, or touched first, which is interesting because, like, if it touches PvE, then maybe it will force magic teams in some scenarios, just because your physical team will not be able to punch through anymore. That could be a thing, I'm not sure, but yeah. Let's see. They will also closely examine and respond to balance related issues, and, you know, adjust things accordingly, which, yeah, they've been doing a great job so far. Gear balance. So they are balancing the stats on the gear, because it's actually funny to read exactly what players are doing from the developer. I love when developers are like, no bullshit, we know exactly what's up. Like, here you go. Currently, as the gear grade increases, the increase in gear stats is not large enough compared to the increase in materials required for crafting. Very true. Therefore, players skip using SR gear, the purple gear, and use R gear instead for efficiency, and change directly to, it should be UR here, it's misspelled. So they change directly to UR gear. That is exactly what is happening here. Very, very early on, people were talking about it, that, like, hey, we don't recommend going for SR gear because it's very expensive and it barely gives you any stat increase comparison to blue gear. It's better to just wait until you can craft the UR gear, and then craft UR gear, completely skipping the purple gear. So that is exactly what's happening. That is exactly the reason why it's happening. So I'm very glad that they are no bullshit. They know exactly what's going on with their game. They're not out of touch here at all. So very fucking nice to read. So what they're doing with it. First of all, they will be increasing the stats of purple gear, of the SR gear. So they will have a higher values than R gear, which is, yes, that is definitely a needed change. SR gear should be significantly better than R gear, and then UR gear should be significantly better than both of the previous tiers. Like, R gear should not be even considered if you have UR gear, even if you have the basic UR gear. R should not be considered, but right now it is, because of the values. So right now the blue legendary gear might actually be better than UR gear, basic UR gear, because it's cheaper to upgrade and reroll the ranks on the optional stuff. So, and it's easier to craft that gear too, meaning you can get better piece or like more perfect piece for R grade gear. So yeah, they're increasing stats for SR gear and UR gear. So both of those will be significantly better than the R gear, which is definitely needed. And exclusive gear will be even more valuable than the basic gears with specialized abilities. So exclusive gear will be definitely the king. So if you have exclusive UR, that is the best in slot possible. It will outperform every other UR gear piece for sure. So very, very nice. I think there could be some instances where exclusive gear will not be as good if the specialized ability stat doesn't like reflect what you're building the character for. But I don't know, the devs seem to know the game relatively well, where I think most, if not all, exclusive gear will be useful and better than this. Like I think they will know that, like, okay, this is a damage dealer, will give you like stuff like attack or crit damage, and even crit rate would be still good because it's a free stat, right? So even though I wouldn't want crit rate personally, I would rather have attack or crit damage. But if they give crit rate, sure, it's a free stat, so just more consistency for your character, still better than not having anything. So I doubt they'll be doing stuff like, oh, we'll give you flat HP on your damage dealer, right? I don't think that's what's gonna happen here, but we'll just have to wait and see how and, well, in what way those gears will be touched. So we'll see. Motion and voice playback when touching a character, also on August 3rd, so just more interaction with characters, which, sure, very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just a nice touch to have the character talk to you and see the animation and whatnot. So another great change that they're adding are the magic circles at inns. So now you will be able to teleport directly to the inns for all the chapters, which very fucking nice. Yeah, this is just very, very nice quality of life. Another thing, hunting request system. Very interesting. I saw some people talking about this change, or, well, about similar system that they want to see. So people were like, either give a skip option or maybe some kind of like dispatch ability for the hunts, and it seems like that's what we're getting. So in the August, so we don't know when, in which of the updates. Probably not the first one, otherwise they would have said so. So it's gonna be either the half August update or the end of August update, would be my guess. The hunting request system will be updated to automatically conduct repeated battles in the background, such as in hunting grounds and the path of adventure. So you'll be able to request hunting in a clear difficulty hunting ground or in the path of adventure, and you can obtain a reward after a certain period of time after requesting, even if you close the app. So it's completely AFK, you don't even have to have the game open at all. There will be total of 3 hunting quests, 1 for Goblin Dungeon, 1 for Slime Dungeon, and 1 for a hunting ground, that can be carried out at the same time. By adding the hunting request system, we expect that fatigue of automatic battle farming content will be greatly improved. Yes, yes, yes. I think doing the 4D battles, and now because we're getting more rice for free, you're doing more than 4D battles every day. I think that is a lot to ask for, especially because like those fights are completely automatic and boring. It's not like you're sitting there and micromanaging your team and having fun. Nah, you're just you press the auto button and it just goes, and then you just have to have the game open for like good 20-30 minutes for the battles to finish. So I think like right now it doesn't feel like as bad, but believe me, in like a year you will be just puking. Okay, you'll be tired of doing this shit every day, because it takes so much time. So definitely they should be doing changes to reduce the fatigue, and they started doing that with the change to stealing, right? They changed it so it's less fatigue. I think it still is kind of a lot to ask for, because now it's actually worth to steal from every single chapter, from every single character. So gold is worth stealing because you actually make profit now. Ability pill cost is less than what you're getting. It's worth stealing materials so you can craft, and it's also worth stealing extra materials even if you're not short on them, because now you can sell them. Like, you get so much of them that they compensate for ability pill cost, and more than that. Like, you're making probably even bigger profit than if you're stealing gold from NPCs. So if you want to make gold, definitely steal from every single NPC. I've updated my stealing route spreadsheet to include all of the story packs and all of the places with the NPCs, so you can use that if you want from my previous video. If not, then you can go to news section for the brown dust tool, and in news section there is a post that lists all the stealable NPCs, so you can utilize that instead as well. Okay, another thing, Evil Castle renewal also within August. So they want to balance Evil Castle more and make it more fun. Right now, they disabled traps, I believe, or deduction of points for traps, and also the time, I think, deduction of points as well. So, yeah, all traps have been removed with the same judgments, and yeah, they're trying to basically improve the game mode and make it more fun. So they're also adding some new monsters to battles on first, second, and third floor after August 3rd. So after that, the next floor of Evil Castle will also be updated. So I think we're getting the floor 4. Nice. All good changes so far. Mirror War replay. Definitely a nice change. You'll be able to replay now the fights, so that's very nice. And I think you will be able to actually see the defensive stuff, which is very, very cool. I'm actually very curious about my defense and how it's doing. Maybe I need to adjust it, but I have no way of knowing without actually seeing what I'm fighting, right? Am I fighting just whales that are way better, or like way more geared than my team, or is this just formation problem? So that would be good to see. Another thing they're talking about is the pity. They talked about it, so there will be a pity for a 4-star and a 5-star. So every 10 draws, there will be guaranteed 4-star, and every 100 draws, there will be guaranteed 5-star. And it's 50-50 if it will be a rate up or not after on the first 5-star. So and what else? They are also giving compensation based on that change. So since they're adding pity, they will retroactively look through your pools between June 22nd and August 3rd, so till the update that's coming. So they will look through all of your pools, and if you were supposed to get a a guaranteed pity for either 5 stars or 4 stars, you will be giving the according things. So for costume random ticket, for gear random gear ticket, and for integrated draw, which is the normal stuff, will be integrated costume and gear random tickets. So very fucking nice. I don't think my account hit any of the pities. Well, the 4-star pity for sure I hit multiple times. 5-star pity, I don't think I did hit. So I doubt I'm getting anything here. But for people that did miss on getting 5 stars, you now will be able to get those tickets as a compensation. And what's even cooler is that the characters you can get from those costumes or those random tickets are all the characters before August 3rd. So even the newest ones will be included here. So that is very nice. What else? It's been a month since Brown Dance 2 was released. Man, it really does not feel like a month. I feel like we've been playing for longer than a month. Holy. Many people have enjoyed the game and evaluated it positively. However, I am sorry that we're not able to fully meet your expectations. Whenever I wrote a developer note, I wrote, in fact, this was the original development intention, but for some reason, this happened, and repeatedly erased it. That is, that's pretty funny to me. It's like, this shit, I completely understand the feeling of like, they intended for the X thing to happen, but Y thing happened instead. And it's like, it's a shitty thing to say, or like, it feels shitty to say it, right, to player base, because like at the end of the day, they don't care. They care about the outcome, and the outcome is that X or the Y happens, sorry, and if it's shit, then like, you know, we don't care about the reasoning. It's just shit, so like fix it. For example, with Steel, like a lot of people were angry when the Steel changes came through. Even though they did not intend on it working that way, it didn't matter. People were mad because it's bad right now. So they immediately had to change it. Within a few hours, they put out notice and they changed it the same day. So that was good. That was very good. I have like more leniency for developers, especially those developers. They've been impressing me so far. So I don't care as much, but yeah, I completely understand. I completely understand that feeling. So regardless of the original intention, it is true that the users felt discomfort, and I thought it was my job to improve it as soon as possible. Again, extremely like straight to the point, no bullshit. That is exactly right. Even if you had intended good, it doesn't really matter for the player base, because at the end of the day, they have the product, and if it's shit, it's shit. It doesn't matter that it wasn't supposed to be shit. It is shit, right? Like a lot of people will be looking at it like that. So, yes, the only correct play is to instead say of like, oh, this wasn't what we were planning for. We're fixing it. Okay? And then you can put a notice that like, hey, this was not our intention, but we're fixing it, so immediately, so you don't feel bad about it. I think this is perfect response. So I'm very, very happy. So while continuously improving the game for a month, we learned that the part that provides entertainment of manual play should not make users uncomfortable, and that the reward should be obtainable quickly and conveniently in repetitive content. Yes, yes, yes. I know that some people will disagree with this sentiment, and to all of you, there's like people, I was actually talking to them on Reddit. If you're one of those people, I just recommend not playing gacha games. And I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm just telling you that that's what gacha games are. At the end of the day, they are supposed to be a quick, daily, get it done in 5 minutes kind of game. They're not supposed to be a normal single player game where you can play every day for hours and hours. That's not what those games are. So if that's the experience you're looking for, yeah, you will not be getting it here. Like that's just the truth. And the sooner you change, and the sooner you start to realize that maybe you shouldn't be playing gachas, the better it is, honestly, because yeah, it's just you should know what you're getting into. Okay, is basically what I'm trying to say. You should know what you're getting into. You cannot complain that the game is quick and brainless automatic stuff when that's what gachas are supposed to be. Like, you're walking into it, you should be expecting this to happen, and then you complain about it. It doesn't make any fucking sense, you know. It's like if I started playing FIFA and then complained about why the fuck there's sports here. Like, well, you walked into a sports game, so yes, like, what the fuck you expected. So, yeah, to all of you people, just swap genre or just deal with it if you want to keep playing the game, right? Like, that's, I don't know what else to tell you. Most people agree with me on this sentiment that it should be quick, and devs also seem to agree. It should be quick and convenient because you want the people that, like the way I play games, gacha games is, I want the gacha game to be very quick for the daily maintenance, and when I want to, I have the option to sit down and play it and enjoy it whenever I feel like playing it. So I love Brown Dust 2 Combat, and I love playing it, but I don't want to be forced to play it every single day. Like, I don't want to be forced for hours to sit here and do hard content, for example, as a daily content. No, what I want is, I want to be in and out like in 5 minutes and be done with my maintenance for the game and move on. That's all I want. And then on the weekend or something, when I feel like playing Brown Dust 2 and actually sit down and I have time for it, then I want to be able to go and play some hard content or do some cool fights and that kind of stuff, but not on the daily checklist. That should not be a thing. The daily stuff should be quick because it's boring. Like, all dailies are boring at the end of the day, and they're very draining for player base. So because of that, they should be as quick as possible. It's the same thing in MMOs. In MMOs, dailies are also bad, and it's better if they're like a quick thing that's just done. Although in MMOs, you can make a better argument that they should be longer because you want your player base to like stay in the game longer. So I think in MMOs, there is actually like a valid criticism to like having them be super quick. So. But regardless, they will continue to make Brown Dust 2 a better game and maintain the core fun value. And yeah, they've also I think they've already given it out, if I'm not mistaken, the 600 diamonds and 40 cooked rice as a compensation. Or, well, it's a gift rather, developer node gift. So all of you should already have this. It's very nice. It's very nice again. I'm very happy with the changes. They've been doing a stellar fucking job with the game. A lot of freebies are coming in August, so August will be amazing for all people. The gear will be better. It will be stronger. We're getting so many free pulls as well. Exciting event with new costumes. Like, it's gonna be good, guys. I think August will be popping off fucking hard in Brown Dust 2. So if you've been enjoying the game, yeah, expect to enjoy it even more for the next month. I'm super happy with the game. I'm super impressed with the developers. So, alright, that's it from me. And I will see you guys on the next patch notes for the 3rd. So, in just a couple of days, we'll see the changes in more detail. So, until then, peace.